One of my favorite animals is Gemsbok Oryx from the Arabian Peninsula of Africa. And they were brought over in the 70s to White Sands Missile Range in central New Mexico. White Sands Missile Range is nearly 6,000 square miles of desert in central New Mexico where they test all different types of ordnance. Everything from the first A-bomb to modern day missiles and grenades, and it's a place basically for the military to play and see how things blow up. After several years of trying, I finally drew a tag, and I got on the phone right away with Aaron at Spot and Stock Outfitters. So I decided to travel down there.
We are heading to Socorro, New Mexico right now for a White Sands Missile Range Gemsbok Oryx hunt. It's a once-in-a-lifetime hunt, so you only get one chance. When you draw the tag, you can never draw again, you can never apply again. That's it. So, really excited about this opportunity. I've been applying for several years now, and I finally have my chance. So, flying down to Socorro. Tomorrow we have a safety brief on the range because it is an active missile range. We actually had to push back our start time because there's an active training bombing mission happening there. So, yeah, it's going to be a great experience, and I'm really excited for it.
0 contact Minneapolis Center, or sorry, Denver Center 132.7.
I don't think that was for us, but there we go. So we are just leaving Rapid City, cruising along. Let's go get this. It's absolutely beautiful out here. I'm so excited. Right over, like in that area, is where we're going to be able to go hunting. That's all White Sands Missile Range over there. And there's some monster Oryx out there. Can't wait. A little rough. We made it to Socorro. Now I just gotta put this thing away and then somehow figure out a ride into town because there's nothing here. Like, good news, I just got a call from my guide. He's on his way out here. All right, we made it to the Holiday Inn. So something that I figured I'd clarify real quick here. There isn't any other videos out there about hunting Oryx on White Sands Missile Range, and that's because they don't allow videos on the range. So I'm doing my best as far as trying to tell this story before the hunt and after the hunt, but the actual hunting parts, it's just gonna have to be me telling stories, I guess. So getting stuff ready to go here, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be a good day, and I'm gonna try to film as much as I can without, I guess, ending up in jail. Let's see how this goes. All right, so just met with Aaron, got all the paperwork signed up. We're going. Gotta go do the safety brief, so I'm gonna grab the rifle, my gear, head out to the range. Yep. All right, going into the gate, but we gotta shut off the cameras now because they don't like cameras here. All right, so kind of a bummer. Just got back from the safety brief out at the Stallion Gate. Because of military operations that are still actively going on, I guess, on the range, we cannot hunt today at all. So this once-in-a-lifetime hunt that is normally a 3-day hunt now got turned down to a 2-day hunt. So tomorrow morning, 6:45, they open the gates and we can go then. All right. Is that early? We want to be one of the first people in line at the gates, so that way we can get out there. Now that everything's down to 2 days, it's kind of a race, so not wasting any time. Let's go. Aaron's gonna be here in just a couple minutes. There's no food available in town at this time, so we're gonna stop by a gas station, grab some snacks, and get there, get in line, because we're gonna make this happen today. Yeah.
That looks good. Oh, gator light. All right, we're good to go. All right, so we got important snacks for the day. Let's go get this done. Circle K saving the day, 4 a.m. in Socorro. Alright guys, it is 9:36 at night. Just getting back to the hotel room. What a long day, but a ton of fun. Had some ups and downs, but I guess to summarize, we did not take my Oryx. Barrett, the other guy in our group, he shot a freaking monster. 33 inches with 7-inch bases, so just a lot of mass there. Shot it right away in the morning, and then now we spent the rest of the day trying to find mine. Saw a couple hundred Oryx. The range is packed with Oryx, and yeah, it was a ton of fun. Went on several really long stalks. 2 of them went out and decided, hey, nope, those weren't the ones we were looking for. The last one we got on, there was a group of them, and there was a really, really nice Oryx there, lined up 550 yards away when they first started, and they were walking towards us. So it's like, okay, 500 yards, and I said, all right, let's chamber around, let's start kind of getting ready to go. I forgot that right before this, the sling swivel of my sling failed. The rifle tipped over onto the ground, and the muzzle ended up in the dirt, which I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but you know, looked around, everything looked fine, so I said, all right, we're gonna keep going. When I went to go chamber that round, when we were ready to, you know, take a shot at this Oryx, my bolt goes in halfway and it stops, and I can just feel the sand grit, and I pull back the bolt to look, and I just see sand raining out of the trigger, out of the bolt, and I just went, oh no. So I had a round stuck halfway into the chamber. We had to fish it out. We were trying to clean it out, we were trying to blow it out, while you know, they were still coming on us. By the time we got everything cleaned out, they probably got within 300 yards and decided to boogie out. So now I'm about to start this process of cleaning out this rifle all the way, so that way tomorrow morning, bright and early, we're going to try again. All right, so for those of you who are curious, that's all the sand that came out of the chamber after rinsing it out, and there's actually some more that already went down the drain. But lesson of the day here, which honestly I'm glad I didn't try to force it shut, and I'm glad I didn't take that shot, because it would have probably have been a pretty bad disaster. Don't put sand in your chamber. All right, bright and early again for day 2 now. Got the rifle all cleaned out. The amount of sand that came out of it was absolutely disgusting, but seems smooth now, so hoping we can get on some Oryx. First thing this morning, we left an area that there was a lot of Oryx at, so you know what, we think they're still in that same area, and yeah, we'll see what happens. So going to the gate again, can't film, but we'll let you know what happens here in a bit. All right, so just got back to the hotel room, 3 o'clock in the afternoon on the last day. Made it happen. So shot a 37, almost 38 inch cow. It was absolutely amazing. I'm gonna sit there after I'm kind of packing up my stuff so I can get out of here. But it was an absolutely incredible. We stalked it for almost 2.5 miles before taking a shot, and it was getting hot. It was almost 100 degrees out, and there were Oryx everywhere, which it doesn't help because there's so many eyes, and when you spook one, they all run. So we were moving from bush to bush, and finally we got to the last point where we're like, we can't get any closer without being way out in the open. So 600 yards, took a shot. She ran, hit her. She ran another 100 yards, stopped and was looking, sent another one at 700, drilled her, and she went down within 20 yards. It was absolutely incredible. She's gorgeous, which is interesting to say gorgeous, but no, she looks really good. She has some really neat characteristics of her horns. She had this, there's wires wrapped around her horns that are from, it's an active missile range. From one of the tests that they were running, there was wires out there and she got them wrapped around her horns and they were still on there. So I'm hoping that we can keep them on. But yeah, absolutely incredible experience. I'm quickly packing up the stuff so I can get out of here and get back so I can get to the shop first thing tomorrow morning. But overall, an absolutely incredible experience, and I really, really had a good time. So awesome. I highly recommend it to anybody who's thinking about doing an Oryx hunt. White Sands Missile Range, I've never seen anything like it, so take care. Dude, what is this world coming to? Pancake robots.